Hello everybody out there on YouTube, it's me calanreece here. Welcome to Magic Mondays, episode number 3. But before we get into magic, I'm just going to give you a little bit of a, like an update here. I know, yes, I'm back in my room doing this because the room I did it last week, in which I plan to do every single episode from now on. That room's kind of being, it's like a mess right now, so it's kind of in the middle of being cleaned up, so I don't really want to do it in there while it's a mess. So I'm just doing it here today, and I'm not dressed up in a suit or anything, just because. But we're gonna pick up what we did from the magic lunchbox from last week, and without further ado, let's begin.
I got the magic in me. Every time I touch that track, it turns into gold. Everybody knows I got the magic in me. When I hit the floor, the girls come snapping at me. Now everybody wants some rest of magic, 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 oh, I got the magic in me.
A lot of people like to play with their food, but I like to play with my utensils. Now, what I've brought with me today is a spoon and a fork. There's a spoon and there's the fork. All you guys need to remember is which one goes where. So I'm going to put the fork behind my back, spoon goes in the lunchbox, and now, with a wave of my hand, snap of my finger, they've switched places. The spoon is behind my back and the fork is in the lunchbox. We'll do it one more time. Fork goes in the lunchbox, spoon goes behind my back, and now we'll do it again. Wave my hand, snap on my finger, fork is behind my back, spoon is in the lunchbox. Before you start eating, you always want to make sure your utensils are clean. So I've checked my fork and my spoon. They both seem good. And now I'm checking my knife. It looks clean on both sides. You know what I found on my knife the other day? I found a fly. Look at that. Right on the middle of my knife. That's just gross. But the other side was still clean, so I wasn't about to eat with that. But then a second fly appeared on the other side. That's just completely unacceptable. Let's get rid of those. There. Now it's clean again. Do you guys love desserts? Well, who doesn't? Now what I've brought, and sometimes it's a little bit of a hard choice to figure out what I want, so I've come up with a new way of doing it. Today I've brought a list of 5 different desserts. They're not real desserts, they're just cards with a list of desserts on them. Now I'm going to show you what I've got. I got a milkshake, I have a ice cream cone, it's always delicious, a lemon popsicle, a cupcake, that's good, and a nice birthday cake. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give the cards a quick shuffle. And now, my new way of picking it is I'm going to put one card underneath and say yes. The other one I'm going to put down here and say no. Yes, no, yes, no, yes, no, yes, no. Now, before I look here, let's look at what I could have had. Let's see. We got the ice cream, the cupcake, milkshake, popsicle, birthday cake, lots of good choices. Let's see what I got. What? You gotta be kidding me. Why did I get asparagus? That's the worst way to end a meal. Bummer. Here's another good way you can play with your utensils instead of your food, because we all know it's rude to play with your food. Well, what I have is sometimes I can make my utensils completely just get stuck to my hand. They just will not leave. Seriously, it's just crazy. What's that? You think you got it figured out? All right, it is. I am holding my hand up with it, but here I can make it come off. There, it was my hand. Okay, let's do some real magic here. Okay, see, I'll put my spoon back on, and now it's really stuck on there. I'm not holding it up with my hand. See, I'm serious. It's actually stuck to my hand. But now I'll snap my finger, and now it comes off. Thanks again for joining me on Magic Mondays, episode 3. I hope you enjoyed the 4 tricks that I gave you, and we'll see you back next week. Have a good day.